Doubles and coffee. Let me ask you a quick question. If a politician who's in power understands the importance of procurement, tendering, competition, independence, separation of the executive, the ministers from the tendering process, and so on, understanding that the disposal of state assets is very important, and you must look at the procurement process with a microscope, because if you don't watch that process, stealing could occur, corruption could occur. If somebody understands that perfectly well, and yet they were part and parcel, the Gary Sobers of a government that brought amendments to the procurement legislation to remove from under the scrutiny of the OPR, the Office of the Procurement Regulator, disposal of state assets. What would you say about that human being? That they knew what they were doing? That they were unlocking the people's money and making it easier to steal? Could you imagine if somebody knew how important it is to have process, procurement, competition, tendering, transparency, no secrecy, no NDA, and yet they were part and parcel of removing sale of state assets from under the protection of the procurement legislation passed by Kamla Prasad Bisesa? What you would think about that person? Before you answer, watch this.
Trinidad and Tobago look very closely at what happens with the refinery, because the previous administration went through proper processes, open tenders, open evaluations. But what we're seeing taking place now with the setting up of a committee in silence and all of a sudden hiding under confidentiality, the procurement and the disposal of these state assets, in particular the refinery, must be carefully looked at, because it is going to cost billions of dollars to restart that refinery. And we were clear, anyone who had the wherewithal, the money to do it, as well as the crude oil as the input, come and talk. Come and talk.